So hello, I'm watching this video. This is my last video for my summer project 2021, which was all about having a good summer and a better year, ready for when we move into the autumn, which we now are. And it's talking about when things don't go to plan. It can happen definitely if you're a parent. Just like today, my son started his new school. Because it's a bit of a trek to get there, we were expecting that the school or the transport who work at school would have told us how we go about, arranging transport, and that's not gone to plan. And does that mean that somebody has failed? No, it means that there's been a miscommunication somewhere, and often people can be very sketchy on the truth, if you know what I mean. They can be very sketchy of what the truth is, and people will mislead you. It's just, unfortunately, there are people that will do that, who aren't, honest, and it does make sometimes life, what's the point, But as soon as you start doing that, then your mind is dishing out your negativity, because they've made you have a bad day, and should they be in charge of how you feel? No, not at all. I think that you need to, they all want to be happy in our lives, and when things don't go to plan, it can feel like a failure, but it's just not. It just means that things need to be moved around. Like, for example, I'm going to have to make sure that I get up early on Monday to then take over to look after my son and then take him to school. And it looks like I'm either going to have to order a cab myself or rely on public transport, because I don't drive. So, this is where it's like, okay, so what do we do? What's more important? Well, the important thing that my son gets to school on the Monday. That's the important thing. How we get there is going to be down to if the bus is on time, and using services that are available but often unreliable. Well, what else is there to do? Because if I say, well, I can't take my son to school, then I get blamed for him not doing a no-show. So what can you do? So today I've been checking the bus timetables, and we can get there in time if we have to rely on public transport, and just hope that it goes that way. So I'm just deleting alerts. So never feel that when things don't go to plan is some sort of, it means that you've let the side down. It's often other people that have let you down, and how do you deal with that? Well, you just have to sometimes wipe a clean slate. Be the person in the middle that calms it down, or you just have to allow people to breathe, and then come back once they're ready to. So if you feel that something's not gone as you liked it, it can be really hard, but remember, it's not the last thing. Would you want to be, as your last down earth, to be full of disappointment? Of course you don't. You want it to be plain sailing, no fuss at all. Just my aim one day is to get my son to school, and as long as he goes to school and we get there in time, that's what's important. And it's, I know where the school is because I've checked it. It's just getting there. And when transport let you down, how am I to blame? The two schools that my son has been going to should have communicated. It's like that hasn't happened. Is that my fault? No. That's their fault. So have I let myself down? No. Have I let anybody else down? No. Do I feel like the failure? No, I don't. It just means that, they should have been honest. They should have been more helpful. And hopefully something good, and I hope this is a learning curve for parents who've had the same ordeal. Because we all want the school, if we be honest, to be on our doorstep. But when it's not, again, what can you do? You can't force a situation when you have little control. All you can do is make it as plain sailing as possible. So, you know, if you're having struggles doing the school run, I'm there with you, because some people breeze through it without having to analyse it. Me, I overanalyse till I'm blue in the face. You know, the negative points are there, and I acknowledge them. But the only way I'm going to be able to do this is to say, well, what can we do? We've got buses available. I can use a bus, or I can order a taxi myself and just pray to God that we get there in time, the traffic's not bad, and we find our way. And that's the answer. You find a way, and once you've found that way, then you know that you should be rewarded, not them, not those that let you down. So anyway, so this is my last video. If you want to see more of my content for my summer project 2021, go to everyonecanbuildacastle.com, which are right on WordPress. So many thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.